Now, the next event that major event that takes place in the Bible is the Tower of Babel. So after Noah's family came out of the ark, they had children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, etc., and they became a many people. That's in Genesis chapter 10, verses 1 to 32. Now, everybody at this time spoke the same language, okay? Remember, God gave people language in the beginning. Adam and Eve didn't come out, and not knowing how to speak, and somebody had to teach them how to speak like we do with children. There's nobody to teach them. They're the first ones. They came out speaking to God. They came out with language. God gave them language right from the start. And this language that Adam and Eve had, they passed down to their children and grandchildren. That was the one language. So, after Noah and his family repopulated and there became more and more and more people, they settled in one place in the land of Shinar. And this is what they said. They said, "Come, let us build a city and a tower with its top into the heavens. And let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be dispersed over the face of the earth." And they said this in Genesis chapter 11, verse 4. Now, when God saw the city and this tower that the humans were building, he said, "Behold, there are only one people, and they all have one language. And this is only the beginning of what they will do. And nothing that they propose to do will be impossible for them." God said that in Genesis chapter 11, verse 6. So God decided to stop it. Now, why would he stop this? I'm just guessing, but again, it's not a wild guess or my own. It's based on what it says here in the Bible. So what did they do? These are things possibly God could be mad at or upset about. These people said, "We're going to build a tower up that reaches into the heavens." Pride, maybe? Remember, Satan said, "I want my throne to be, in the north of the heavens. I want my throne to be a high," possibly. "And let's make a name for ourselves," possibly pride, "lest we be dispersed all over the earth." Now, it's possible that God said, "Look, I want you to spread out and fill the whole earth." And they said, no, we're going to stay in one place. And not only going to stay in one place, we're going to build this tower that pokes right up into heaven. I'm not sure, but those are the only three things that are mentioned. And for some reason, God said, "Look, we got to stop this." And he said, this is only the beginning of what they're going to do. Now, remember, God just a little while ago got finished wiping out all mankind because they became progressively evil. Maybe he knew, God knows everything, that if he doesn't intervene, they're going to follow in the same path. I'm not sure, okay? But so he decided to stop them. So how did God stop this? God confused everyone's language so they could now not understand each other. Remember, before they all spoke one language. Now they spoke all different languages. When they tried to speak to each other, it sounded like babbling. This caused them to call the tower that they built the Tower of Babel. It also caused the people to abandon this tower in the city and spread out from each other and fill the earth. This is in Genesis chapter 11, verses 1 to 9.